Alright, I am back with some more Star Trek New Horizons. Let's keep this game running. We are, at the moment, just building up like crazy. Trying to get our research and everything all specialized. Get a mining network 4 up.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
The Yump system actually has quite a bit of nice stuff in it. Excellent. Right. Let's check out this maelstrom just for fun.
Station complete.
Pathavon, we still have people unemployed on, but we're busy here. And to be honest, I care more about getting a little more science out than I care about getting a little more energy or minerals at the moment, so that'll be our next thing. Terra Nova, you always need to be building stuff. I love that this planet's so full, but... Right, so... Yeah, tons of food, no need to upgrade any of those. Not right now, anyways. In that case, I guess we're just upgrading some of the mining networks. Orions and Klingons made peace?
Station complete.
Huh.
You honor my house.
Tech level inferior.
Station
to live
complete.
than to die.
Tech level equivalent. Alright, cool. Zimpuck, you're gonna come down here. Yeah, as soon as it's done with the investigation there, it'll get back to surveying these systems.
Research complete.
Station complete.
Excellent. More influence. Able to pass the...
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Yeah, I'll take the plus 20% in 3 months over the plus 10% in like a year. Another giant skeleton on Yump 2.
Spatial
Fascinating.
rift detected.
You are not high level enough. Alright, fine. We'll head over to survey these. Meanwhile, you, Captain Collins, will research the giant skeleton. How old are you,
complete.
Collins? You got yeah, you're 77. That's not a surprise. We've had you quite a while. Mars! Gem, let's do some upgrades. Vega Prime, we can't really yet, but let's clear out this jungle.
Research complete.
Okay. Distributed fleet logistics. I don't know what that is. And yes, university.
Station complete.
Yep, Terra Nova. 1 a month. 1 a month. 1 a month. Not supposed to be slow breeder. Hold on a second. Thought we fixed that.
Spatial
Modify.
rift detected.
And modify.
Spatial rift detected.
There we go.
Station complete.
Vega Prime. Oops, Terra Nova. Keep building. And at Vega, may as well
Station
clearing out
complete.
these. Just get it done with. Centauri Prime.
Special project complete.
Upgrade the farm.
Special project complete.
So, did that get rid of the issue? Yep. Alright. Good.
Station complete.
Telemarcus. Biolab. We have a human here, so there we go.
Special project complete.
And cancel that, please. Comet sighting, yay! Let's clear out the rest of Telemarcus. Create these mining networks on Earth. Science ship in Yump is done with its current job. Hi, lots of civilian traders. And let's get up here and start doing some surveying. Vasius 2 is a planet we might want. Research stations are done.
Station complete.
Avalon Prime. Alright. Now,
Station
do a power
complete.
hub.
Station complete.
Got plenty of food. Turi.
Station complete.
Let's put you there and get the farm going. Actually, let's get a visitor center up.
Station complete.
Big Prime, you are moving to Benzar. Now, mining network. Gem. Don't need extra.
Station complete. Station complete.
Cardassians and Nausicaan signed an alliance.
We are ready.
Interesting. Oh, they've rivaled us. Fine, we'll rival them back. Samuels is still in the lead. Very good.
Station complete.
Padawan. Power plant. Power plant. Marcus. Plus 13 food at the moment, that's plenty. Let's get a visitor center up. May as well do it here. Terranova. Mining network. Need to reenact building. I don't really care. We'll put this lady here. Alright.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Spatial rift
Whoa!
detected.
Branislav Statnik. This guy. Happiness and Explorer. Previous leader of the USS Swizzle. To say it's not Collins. Oh, that was our admiral. Okay. Well, we need a new admiral then. Admiral Kun Chimhok. Trill are just kind of chilling down here all on their own. Distance, yep, makes sense. Ryza. Seems pretty nice. Actually seems very nice. A lot of food. This line would grow quickly. But I want Swerve first. Oh shit. We still have this project. And they don't have too much longer.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
Crap. And get out of there and then make your way down here. There we go.
Station complete.
Mega Prime. So you're gonna be moving to Telemarcus soon enough.
Anomaly found. Research complete.
You've only got a 50% failure chance. Give it a shot. Prototype lab, very good. Screw it, transport hub, and it's lab 2. Very tempting. Regenerative shields. Also tempting. Shield field generator. Multi-adaptive stealth shielding. Physics lab 2. Meanwhile, at Vega Prime. Alright. What about prototype lab? Question is, I don't know if you can only have like one of these per Empire or what. So we're gonna build the first one here on Earth. Science Julio Perez. Oh, is that like my extra scientist, I think? Located a remote part of Patch 4, we found a tablet that surveyed data on a distant system. Yay.
Station complete.
Alright, Futuri. Oh, God damn it. Whole point of the visitor center is to have people not migrating away. Vega. You there. Plus 11 food, let's up that a little bit more. Actually, let's put you there and build a visitor center. Terra Nova. Mining network. Mining network. Yump, we have fully built up nicely. Ruland apparently is now in our space. You have some construction there. Orbital research mandate. Okay, we want to be building as many research stations for this guy as possible. Gem.
Research complete.
Phew, so you can build these anywhere, actually, apparently. You don't need them to be built on the tile. My guess is you can only build one per planet, but if that's the case, I actually don't want to build here. You cancel that. What's that? So there's no base energy here. Base mineral. Yeah, just one though. Still, I've already sunk plenty of resources into that. Let's see. Let's get that. Let's get the university up first. Pathivon Prime. Put you up there. Get a prototype lab.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Alright. Quarters. Monthly hull regen. Nice. Capacity overload. Arms race. SN 2. And Ghost Vapor. Let's check out that. And in engineering. Processing plant. Industrial fabricator. Yeah, I can already build that, but I think I'm not supposed to be able to. Spaceport torpedo launcher. Finished.
Research complete.
Checking out paths.
Station complete.
And Ghost Vapor. Distributed logistics. No idea what that does. Let's find out. Telemarcus. Pull it up. I mean, these do have massive energy upkeep. So, this planet's got a fair amount of society research. Should be a human, really, but he was unemployed. Mars. Telemarcus.
Station complete.
Okay. Well.
Station complete.
Oh, that's what that is. They're trying to expand and they're not allowed to. I guess. So, Terra Nova just finished building something. I think the upgraded mining network. You're going to be here very soon. Let's see, what are you currently getting most of? Physics. Well, let's get ourselves some more engineering here at Terra Nova, shall we? Oskin and Gorn War.
Tis more brave to live than to...
You
Yes,
honor
yes.
my house.
Alright, so yeah.
Station
I
complete.
need to build my fleet up a little bit. I'm a little vulnerable in case the Klingons or Romulans decide to get
Research complete.
uppity.
Station complete.
Let's go with epigenetic
Station
triggers.
complete.
Pathivon. Yep, that's pretty excellent. Now, are we allowed to build another one? No. Okay. You only get one specialized research building a planet. Okay. So here I probably should have done the society research like I did at Earth, but man, Earth is pumping out the science now. Got the research center and everything. Upgrade the spaceport. Turi.
Debris analyzed.
Station complete.
have rivaled the Klingons.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Plenty of food. Mostly physics here, so I'll wait to build one of these until we get the special one for physics. Meanwhile, finding number.
Station complete.
Gem. What do we get here?
Debris analyzed.
Mostly society. And we have the university for it. Perfect.
Station complete.
19.4, so we're up 7.4, and this one says 6.1. We can replace it. Aha! Power plant. Rating Vega. Terra Nova. What are we doing here? Mostly physics and engineering, so already got the engineering lab. Okay, cool. And we're gonna keep clearing these. And there went our energy credit income. Whew. Yep, I've got
Station
solar panels up
complete.
all over.
Station
Alright.
complete.
Debris analyzed.
Physics.
Research complete.
Okay. Not really doing anything then. I don't have anywhere to build left at
Research
the moment.
complete.
Torpedo
Station
launcher. Spaceport shield generator. Oh! That's nice. 300 in evasion, 450 in armor. Planetary shields. Let's go with spaceport shields. Meanwhile, xenobotany and essentially combat AI, or let's go tactical components and do that almost right away.
Station
Telemarkets.
complete.
Alright. You build. Power plant. Terra Nova. We're gonna need some power plants, guys. Proto-civilization. Oh, nice. Earth. Marathon Prime. Power plant.
Research complete.
Excellent.
Station complete.
Super Glider, there we go. That's the physics version of it. Cool. Vega Prime. Just trying to decide if power hub's
Station
worth it.
complete.
Plant.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Power plant, at least you can upgrade at least multiple
Station
times.
complete.
Power plant it is. Well, we finished checking out Swerve. Still need to do it for Raskmir, Tivlik, Parsecs. Alright, let's have you start checking out some of these. Construction ship, just chill somewhere.
Station complete.
One
Station
there
complete.
is not being used. Doesn't look like there's a module for it. That's okay. Nothing to build on Earth. Nothing really worth building on Mars. Every time somebody pops up here, they move away. No, I don't find that annoying. Not at all. Why do you ask? Lab. Gem
Research complete.
is fine. Xenobotany plus 3% food.
Station complete.
Orders. Oh, Minister died. Champion of the people. Leading research. I don't want to use one of my scientists. They're all geniuses. Governing Terra Nova. So the gem is fully built up. The gem is ready to be dropped into a sector. So we are ready to colonize Swerve.
Station complete.
Telemarkets. See, Telemarkets I actually will end up building a power hub on, so let's take care of that. Pathivon Prime.
Spatial rift detected.
Mining it. Mining it.
Station complete.
Vega Prime.
Research complete.
Power plant. Alright. Yeah. A lot of these don't really have something attached to them. It's kind of curious to what you end up getting out of it. Go for the improved dampeners and Fleet Academy. There we go. Build one of those at Earth that happen to be worthwhile. Add them on Prime unemployed. We have the most
Station
engineering
complete.
here, so that's. Oh no, we already have the special engineering thing here, so we'll end up building power plants. Terra Nova. We're here. We are waiting. Nope, we're not waiting. We're here. We're just going to drop a mining network. Alright, people are actually staying here now. Excellent. So let's get a couple more farms up to speed up population growth.
Station
Upgrade
complete.
a couple of spaceports. Why not? Mars we're always going to have with
Long-range
us.
scan of planet complete.
Research complete.
Fleet Academy. Military Academy. Arms race. Capacity overload. Trade hub. Alright, more traders. Why not? Can't hurt. Ah, yes, Sanction in Sturl is doing nothing. So Let's give him some systems to survey.
Station
Natasha York,
complete.
rather her. Big of crime, finished construction.
Station complete.
Ship complete. Yeah. Swear. And drop that guy right in the middle there, I think. Colonize. Boom. Not gonna let a size 24 planet slip by.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business.
Let's see if they'll do a trade deal on the
Station
research
complete.
now. Yes, they will.
Rule of acquisition number 34.
Research
War
complete.
is good acquisition number 34. War is good for
Station
business.
complete.
Get the Ferengi in on our alliance. Why not?
Station complete. Station complete. Station
Well,
complete.
we're not going to be doing any slavery, so... Predictive tutoring? Sure. Free to close their borders. Alright. Telemarcus. Plenty of food. So... Just gonna do power plants. Okay, yeah, you already have a power hub here. May as well do a bunch of power plants. Terra Nova. Oh, you're not actually there yet. But now it's time to start replacing some of these.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Okay. Oh, right. Meanwhile at Earth. Ah, yes, I don't think I ever designed our cruiser. Hello, original series Constitution class. It's good to see ya. Alright, so we have engineering, science, and tactical. Engineering has... Looks like they mostly change around the utility slots. Tactical is extra large, science is extra small, engineering is extra medium. What do we have for utility things? Crew quarters is small. A lot of our armor's small. The reactors are medium and large. The deflectors medium. I'm thinking actually what we want is the science variant then, for now at least. So we're gonna do phase cannons. Phaser bank. Yeah, that phaser bank is way more powerful than the phase cannons. And for you, we'll do long-range torpedo launchers. Combat warp engine, advanced impulse engine, a phase discriminator, combat sensor, covariant shields. Yep, and that is what really cuts into the power. 350 usage. Whew. So, we're going to want some crew quarters, obviously. Magnesite, uranium. So, our armor's currently at 15. But we're never going to get invasion very high, so... Lots of uranium hull. Let's see what happens. 33, 38, 43, 47. Huh. 4,500 HP and 43% armor, or 5,700 HP and 30% armor. That's a pretty tough decision to make. I think I'm gonna go with this. Meanwhile, we do need a bit more reactor-wise, so 100 costs 50, 140 costs 70. But all we need is that for the moment. And our Columbus class is Constitution. I can spell. Yay! Goodbye, Columbus. Meanwhile, upgrade the shields. Crew quarters. Oh, deflectors are medium, so they're good to put in that slot. I didn't even notice that. Let's go to the nuclear reactor then. Let's see then, we could drop. So the deflectors give a percentage bonus to armor again. So that might actually make the Trellium worthwhile again. That doesn't kick it up that much. Alright, we'll stick with the uranium. And that reactor's not enough, so we're gonna have to pop in a bigger one anyways. A nuclear reactor. There we go. And the Grey Wolf design. Great shields. And we'll give you crew quarters. Collector's not even worth it on this thing. Alright. So, that's the fleet. We can upgrade it for 100 real quick at Earth. Or wherever they are, rather. Like they're
Research
ready to go.
complete.
Station complete.
We're going to need a level 4 spaceport for that? Okay. We'll wait then.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Leader enhancement selected in the engines.
Our presence would indicate that
Big and Prime. What are we doing here?
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
Good question. What are we doing here? Upgrade the mining networks, I guess.
Station complete. Station
We'll
complete.
get a power hub up and running. What? Why do we have a penalty? Oh, right. Too many core planets. So, create new sector. Needs a lot more energy. Fair enough. Manage sector. That's that. But that still shouldn't be enough, should it? I guess they're plus 0.37. Good enough. And I'll just require minimal. 0.74. I mean, they don't really need to be doing any building up anyways. I'm not even gonna bother giving my leader. So that's the gem sector. Amazon Prime. Kind of feel like I should get rid of some of those low-level mining stations, actually, and replace them with energy. Jordan Berengier. Doing that together. Oh, hold on. Why do I still have minus 10? Okay. This is weird. Booze.
Station complete.
Still have it. Energy credits minus 10%. Empire. Don't get it. Got the right number of everything. Whatever. Terra Nova. What's on here? Still plus 12 food. So we'll replace this guy. Bringy and Klingons.
Station complete.
Have fun prime. Plus 5 food.
Station complete.
Don't see
Research
anywhere I can
complete.
get rid of any food production. Well, maybe if I upgrade that guy, I can get rid of. Wait, no, that's the Frontier Clinic? No. Never mind.
Colonization was successful.
Research complete.
So did that get rid of my... No. It's just straight up Empire minus 10%. What the hell is that from? We're at 7 out of 7. That's exactly where we should be. And yet... Huh. This sector is not contributing? Alright. Research. Anyways. Confused. Still confused. Laser Bank 2, Shield Emitter 1. Combat AI, Shield Field Generator. Laser Shields. They're very energy efficient. Low power usage, it looks like. Still, Laser Bank 2. Titanium Hull. Uranium Victorian Hull. Liking that Uranium Victorian Hull. Especially for as we get bigger ships. Proto-terrestrial land. That's kind of fun. Swear Prime. Excellent. Yeah. Why do I have that negative modifier for the Empire? Ah, well.
Station complete.
Doesn't look like anything I can do about it.
Scan of planet complete.
Not right now. Ah!
Station
Sorry.
complete.
Let's cycle back over here and check out some of these systems. I wanna see what's nearby. Oops. Chance to evade, chance to hit, I just want that. Alright.
Research complete.
Class O, Class M4, Orville Farms. Sorry, 1 second. Gotta sneeze. Whew. That came out of nowhere. There we go. Looks like the, whatever that modifier was is gone now. Yep. Cool. My guess is it was from the, sector limit being violated, and that only checks like once a year, maybe, or something. Who knows? Yeah. Path of On Prime. We are just about done with you. And we can drop you into a sector.
Station complete.
Cheap much whenever. So, Path of On's way up there. So what's another planet to colonize? That's really the question. No point in dropping it into a sector if I'm not going to actually do something. Class M1. 14. Class M4. Alright. Small astrometric lab on our observation outpost orbiting Homodirium was detected a Class 4 asteroid on incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's northern hemisphere to cause an extinction-level event. A difficult situation. We're going to take it out. First Fleet, get up here. You have work to do. Terra Nova, keep working. +7 food still. We can get rid of you. Transport hub's tempting, but I'm not sure that it help at all. If I was doing resettling, sure, but it doesn't seem like anyone ever wants to leave this place. Really? Can you blame them? Look at it. It's beautiful. Meanwhile, I do want a governor here. That's not helpful. Fine, go with 38-year-old. Unemployed on Vega Prime. Alright, we want a super collider here. Cars, you're moving to Turi Prime, okay. Where's the fleet? On its way.
Research complete.
Alright, well, we're just gonna go Military Academy now.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Son of a bitch. I have this damn fruit fly just annoying the crap out of me right now. Seems to like hanging around me. I don't know why.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Asteroid heading toward it was destroyed. They have no idea how close they came to being annihilated. But wait, aren't they, like, early space age? Wouldn't they have, like, telescopes? Whatever. Oh, right, forgot. Since we colonized Swerve, we have a little more stuff now to work on. And we need to clear out Raskamir. Got the fleet up here, may as well take care of it. They can handle it.
Station complete.
clone commandos. Not really the Federation's style. Class M Type 4 colonization next. Klingons and Breen are defensive pacting together. That makes sense. The Breen captain disliked that I'm kind of up here like this.
Station complete.
Zabius 2, that is going to be a tempting place for expansion. Lituri. We have work to do here. I'm currently getting the most physics. There's not really any other science here, so... yeah, we'll pop up this super collider here. Telemarcus. All we've got to do here is upgrades, really. And we can replace this with the power plant. Meanwhile, at Earth, we're doing nothing. Because Earth is a freaking paradise right now. So apparently there was nothing at Rescabby. Let's check out
Station
Tiblik.
complete.
Where the hell are you going? Oh, somebody must have closed off their borders. Ganari order and... huh. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna have you come back home, okay? Having you run all the way around like that's a little silly. Well, you know what? Screw it. You're already up here. You get to start exploring the Gamma Quadrant. There we go.
Station complete.
You're on a long deep space mission,
Hostile
and
fleet engaged.
yeah, you're getting knocked back right away.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
Here's what you're gonna do. You're going home, okay? Good. Oh, and you guys are in a fight.
Research complete.
But you're dominating. Phaser Bank 2.
Spatial rift detected.
Coherent phasers. Okay. So many tempting options, but we're gonna go with Power Plant 2.
Station complete.
Yeah, once you're done with Zabius, I want you to come research the debris in Tibnik. Meanwhile, you guys have done a fantastic job. Down to a rally and see if you can take on those crystalline elites. Alright, construction at Swir is complete.
Station complete.
Research complete.
Yeah, Pathavon Prime, we are ready to dump you into a sector. Class M Type 4, right there. Let's go Class M Type 2 next. Zabius 2. Vulcans. Whew, 385, that's a problem. That's 100 months worth of saved up influence at this point. Yeah, I'm thinking we might just head to Mogoron 2C there, colonize that, and get rid of the frontier outpost. Cause, you know, 16 pop is still pretty solid, so... Science here is physics. It's the only science here. So, Tellarite's still good? Yeah. Fuck materialist, why not? Oh yes, and Sword Prime you can do with Solar Panel Network. Mega Prime, we want Research Center. Just about everywhere we're gonna want research centers, actually, now that I think about it. Because with research being a bit more limited, the centers and the boosts they give a little more important. And with those super colliders and similar buildings, we're going to have a benefit of at least a full one. Hello, Morkest. No, this is not with the 1.3 patch in Leviathan DLC. This is me taking a quick look at the 0.8 alpha for Star Trek New Horizons before those come out, and I'm betting that the mod is going to need a little time to update for them, but I don't know that for sure. It could be that the mod creators already have advanced copies of the patch and DLC, and they're pretty much already ready to rock. So I have no idea. I am not in contact with them or anything, so just to wait and see. But yeah, no new DLC or anything for me just yet. Plan 2. But I am loving what they've done with the tech tree. Gravimetric weaponry, we get a +0 chance to hit. I'm not sure that that's helpful. Alright, so, speed things up a little bit.
Research complete.
Good, the hull upgrade I was looking forward to. Planetary shielding, spaceport fighters. Let's at least get this research out of the way so it stops trying to offer it to us. Alright. So far, so good. Do we want to form a coalition with the Bajorans, Bolians, and Ferengi?
Hostile
I don't
fleet
know.
engaged.
Station complete.
Centuri Prime, you are doing nothing. Pressure dock. Sure, why not? And First Fleet. Oh, this is an ugly fight. I may retreat from this. We'll see. I mean, we're doing some damage, but we're gonna lose ships here. Yeah, that patrol frigate's dead. We're gonna retreat.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Pull out, guys!
Spatial rift detected.
Alright, good. Head home, get some repairs. We'll build the fleet up a little bit more before we try and clear out the crystalline elites. What does the mod add? Well, it's effectively a total conversion mod.
Station
It
complete.
makes the game pretty much completely in the Star Trek universe, and does a pretty fine job of it, I gotta say. So at the moment I'm playing as the United Federation of Planets. See if I can turn off some of this. No, not really. So yeah, I'm the Federation of United Federation of Planets. You've got the Bajorans, Cardassians, Ferengi, Klingons, Romulans. Just about all the major Star Trek races are in this. The map is a pre-made map that's customized so that every race has its specific starting location. So when you play, Earth always is right here. The Ferengi are always right here. Bajor, Cardassia, always right there. The game has its own ship sets and ship designs, or the mod rather has its own ship sets and ship designs. And they've overhauled the tech tree quite a bit. So at the moment, you can see like none of these are techs that are in the original game, or not none, but the majority of these are not in the original game, like phasers and multi-phasic shields. Those are definitely straight out of Star Trek and added by the mod. So yeah, which aspects of Stellaris the mod does not alter, at least in some way, is a much smaller list than what it does change. It ends up changing just a ton of stuff, and makes the experience quite different. For instance, now in this, like, just one small example would be how in this, the science labs now can only be built on the science resource. So you can't just grab a planet and pepper it with science labs. The planet has to actually have science tiles on it to be able to build science labs on it. So it makes certain things far more important than they were in the base game, which I like. Things should be important. Your decisions should matter. They should take time. They should be hard choices. And you should have to actually care about your territory. Of course, at the moment, no one wants to live on Mars. They never have. Every time I get that sixth population in, somebody moves away. But I also have migration treaties and numerous people. So, oh right, all my spaceports are done. That's right. I wanted those so that I could put research centers everywhere. Vega, Telemarcus, Terra Nova. We'll have one eventually. Or we'll have reason to have the one over Mars eventually. May as well just do it now. Earth is almost done. Colony ship. I'm gonna go colonize Imulgaron 2C here, so that I can drop the frontier outpost and not lose any territory. Full up on energy credits, that's good. Speed things up a bit. Jeez, I think I got this ship kinda ended up lost. I had it studying over here, and then it got kicked out because of the Gennari order. Had to go all the way around to come home. Alright. So yeah, I mean, the tech tree definitely still needs some work, obviously. You have a number of these where you have no description, doesn't really have you have no idea what you're actually getting out of it. But go for the afterburner. That's why this is a 0.8 alpha version of the mod.
Station complete.
Yeah, I'm not going to be banning immigration, though, because it's been getting me various people within my territory as well. It's not just that my guys have been moving away, others have been moving here as well, which is why, actually, it was kind of funny. My first colony wasn't human. My first colony was Tellarite. Because I ended up getting some Tellarites moving in onto Earth, and then sent them out to colonize because they had the appropriate science bonus for the launch tiles on Terra Nova there. Terra Nova has more physics output than anything, and the Tellarites have a bonus to physics output. So it made sense.
Complete.
So let's see if that opened up anything. No, nothing that I can see. Let's go with field modulation. I could use a bit more energy storage, it looks like. And Colony development speed, that's a nice little thing to get some more of. Now, Pathabon Prime, let's just keep upgrading. Ready to drop this place into a sector, most definitely. The Turi Prime.
Debris analyzed.
You're still growing. Let's see. Mining network. Power plant. Mining network. Dipping. Check it out. Meanwhile, colony ship. Head up here and colonize. Where do I actually want to drop the pod? Put it right here on this proto-terrestrial land, I think. Actually, no. No. We will put it on a food source and move it later, if I remember to. Meanwhile, we will... Now, Gem's all the way down here, Pathabon's all the way up here. Just create a new sector for Pathabon. Alright. No problems with doing that. It's got positive energy and mineral income. No, do not allow redevelopment. Research focuses. You know what? I'll allow them to build defensive stations and the like. I'm not really gonna get anything out of it anyways. That's fine. Get some more leaders for them, but I don't have the influence. Yeah, well, I've been focusing heavily on research, and I've gotten a number of systems with just tons of research bonuses throughout, just from kind of randomness, I think. But yeah, like I have 6 physics there. Got, where's one of the ones that had the most? 9 society. 5 there. But that's also allowed me, of course, to get fast into research, and so now I just have tons of research income for how small my empire actually is. Or how small the Federation is, rather. Mobile dry dock. Oh, the sport auras. Yes, we want those. So my plan is get a Mulgaron, but eventually I want to save up enough influence to get up here. Holy crap, that's so much!
Long-range scan of planet complete.
I kind of feel like maybe I should... I'll get rid of this frontier outpost.
Complete.
Save up a bunch of influence, and maybe drop a frontier outpost, like, and in here, and then hopefully that'll get us close enough to Casabius to not be ridiculous. Or just holding 5 here, that'll at least get us closer. Devolians. They like it. Great for Evolian. Aha! Frontier Commissars! Ethics Divergence minus 20%. I like that. So yeah, I mean, like, this is still pretty much how it is in the base game, but not everything has been changed, but a lot has been changed. And we are going to go for these better phasers. The ones we have right now aren't ideal. At least small phasers we've got right now are not ideal. Well, yeah, you could always, I could always start invading people, but no, that's not the Federation way. At the moment, we actually are only allowing defensive wars. I may change that to liberation wars, but at the moment, we haven't seen anyone being conquered, so... I am also just playing on normal because I'm trying to do this just quickly and check out, the updates. I'm not looking to necessarily have this be the most challenging game. So I haven't had anyone declare war on me yet or anything. But then again, I've also been pretty much outclassing just about everybody, or matching them for the entire time. And the Romulans and Klingons, we have like this buffer almost between us. Alright, Terra Nova. Yep, let's upgrade the crap out of you. So many power plants. Oh, and that might actually allow me to get rid of another hydroponic farm. That'd be great. Alright, Mega Prime, you're about to come in. Do a mining network. Ah, people are here, good. So, Frontier Clinic. And we have a Bolian here. Excellent. Yeah, we can wait on the colony ship. Not in a rush. Clear some of the jungle. Upgrading power plants. Wouldn't mind an upgrade all button, you know? Well, it all depends what you're looking for. I mean, if you enjoy playing the game and getting your ass kicked, nothing wrong with doing that. Like I said, this one I'm not looking for a challenge on, but normal Stellaris I always play on hard, or with other mods I always play on hard, and in an actual, what I would feel like an actual game of this, I'd also be playing on hard, because the Federation didn't just sit there not getting attacked or anything, yet they had to deal with Klingons and Romulans and all that jazz. There was a Cardassian war. Like, in this one, I ended up allying Bajor, and the Cardassians haven't really been willing to take us on. Like, it's me, Bajor, the Ferengi, and the Bolians, and altogether we are a pretty significant power. It's essentially this entire chunk of systems right here is one big alliance. And on top of that, I've even got my little my special Federation member states that each have their own little couple 1,000-point fleet. So, yeah, we're definitely outclassing everybody right now, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's
was successful.
partially the difficulty I selected, and partially that I've not been playing like an idiot. Just because we have the colony.
Station complete.
Oh. Whoops. Right, I forgot the colony's aura of influence or whatever is a little small right at the start. Oops. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Mining network. And here we'll just do... Yeah, power hub's not worth doing. Power plant. So, Spur Prime.
Research complete.
Oh, the Ferengi want the Alliance to be a coalition. Sure, why not? And we got Frontier Commissars. Excellent. Ooh! That's interesting. A culture center that provides the adjacency bonuses but doesn't really do anything itself. Huh. That's very interesting. Describe it. So we have... No, we're just gonna call this the Federation Alliance. After the way it was in DS9. Da-da-da-da. Science ship at Bringanar is doing nothing. Oh, I thought I had them survey this. Alright, pull up on energy credits.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
I want the level 4 spaceport so I can build a fleet academy and then I can start building bigger ships. I mean, I can build bigger ships anyways, but I want that chance to hit and evade. Because I'm a goddamn perfectionist. And don't want to be putting out ships that are worse than the ones I could be getting. And dear God, look at this system. It's just got so much. And 3 habitable planets. Like, all of them very big. This is one of the best systems I've seen in the game in a long time. Alright, let's go delirium refining, whatever that brings us. I'm guessing what that does is open up a tech tree. Noobs of Stellaris, do you want tips for? Or noobs of the Star Trek New Horizons mod?
Station complete.
Because for Stellaris, I might have some useful tips to offer. For this, no, I guess for this I might also. This I have been playing a fair bit of, so. But main thing is early on just managing your energy credits and minerals. Very early on, minerals tend to be a bit more important, but energy credits very quickly overtake the minerals as being the more important bit of income.
Station complete.
Especially when you're trying to clear tile blockers early on and you have energy credit income in like the 2 or 3 range, but clearing 1 tile can cost 150. Energy credit income's tougher to find usually than minerals. Like, I've been building power stations on top of mineral deposits, and I still have far more mineral income than I do energy credit income. So, ooh, replicators. That'll speed things up a bit here.
Research complete.
Phasers 4, excellent.
Station complete.
Shield field generator, why not? Ah, you're just doing your thing up here.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how things will be changed around with the Heinlein patch or with the Leviathans DLC. There's a good chance that a number of the old tactics won't work as well anymore, which I think will be a good thing. But yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait and see what happens there. Oh, cool, planetary capital. We definitely want that up before we do any more expansion. Alright, so Rasmir had a little science, a little mineral, and a little energy. May as well
Station
grab all that.
complete.
Survey the Ferengi systems. He doesn't just want them surveyed. You can build the mining stations. Alright. Another thing to keep in mind for Vanilla Stellaris is just what type of faster than light travel you have, because that can drastically change how you have to play the game. If you're going with bad guys in the friendly system. But if you're going with like hyperdrives, for instance, you can end up bottlenecked pretty quickly. But if you're playing a hyperdrives only game where everyone has hyperdrives, then you can use that to create strategic choke points in the galactic level, and it can make war a lot more strategic of an affair since you have to push through specific spots, whereas with wormholes or warp drives, you can just hop past them. course, warp drives have the downside of the cooldown period, and wormholes have the downside of needing stations for them. So, okay, I still need to upgrade this
Station
military
complete.
capital as well. That's what I figured. Okie dokie. Spur Prime. Planetary Administration, go! Do you have any, like, more specific questions about Stellaris, or, like, things that have been, confusing for you?
Research complete.
Because that might be a little easier to answer than just kind of general
Long-range
questions.
scan of planet complete.
Shield
Research
Layer 1.
complete.
Sure. Arch colonization. I think the Bolians can do that pretty well. Oh, hello, various defense modules. Defense station. Let's go defense station. Alien vessels present. Well, yeah, of course, late game jump drives are definitely the better ones, but oh, crap. Well, shoot. I thought she was warping out. Well, there goes one of my scientists. She went into Ferengi space and never returned. Ah, well. That's okay. We don't really need to at the moment anyways. But keep waiting for level 4 shipyards, but they don't show up. So let's get a Constitution class heavy cruiser out there. I want to play around with it. Oh, wow, the build time jumps quite a bit there. Class to class. But I like that. It shouldn't be, like, in Vanilla Stellaris, I feel like it was just, like, doubling every time,
Station
whereas
complete.
in this you have, it's like a little more than 4 times. Looks like almost 4.5 times the build time. I like that. As the classes change. Alright, just need to save up some influence for this. Within the year. Then, once we get a Constitution out, we'll blast all those crystalline elites. And I'll pull him
Station
down to
complete.
Captain Collins here down. Oh wow, he's 91. He's not going to last much longer. I believe our only rival is the Klingons.
'Tis more brave to live than to die.
You know, let's rival with the oh, no, they like us. We wouldn't rival them. They're pretty neutral. It's not the Federation way.
Station
honor my
But the
complete.
Klingons rivaled us first, and they're not rivaling us anymore. Oh no, we're not rivaled with the Klingons. Who are? Oh right, it was the
We are
Cardassians that we're rivaled with, because they don't like that we
Research
ally the Bajorans. Are at war with the Gorn, so the Cardassians way over here are at war with the Gorn way over here, because the Cardassians allied the Nausicaans right here. Oh yeah, influence in this game is very important. That's actually something worth mentioning for newer players, is that, yeah, influence, hugely important. Let's get the monuments. Klingons declare on the
Long-range scan of planet
Orions.
complete.
For electing minister, I like that one. Alright. Good enough. Telemarcus. Alright, yep, Telemarcus is ready to go into a sector. Vega Prime will be once I upgrade everything. swear I'm paying nearly enough attention to you. Very sorry, I'm getting distracted. Alright, re-elect. Good. Her mandate is building science stations. That's a great way to get influence early game, actually, if you're
Station
playing a
complete.
democracy. Is every time you elect a
Research
ruler, they
complete.
have a mandate that you can see in the situation log. And you can see the reward that you'll get for doing it. So for her, if I can build 4 research stations while she's in charge, I get 80 to 175 influence. So that's a good way to get. That can be a good way to get some extra influence early game as a democratic form of government. If you're a militarist, just rival everyone you see, and you will get tons of influence out of it. Let's go for this 4-4. Prime. Turi Prime. Oh, hello. Lots of upgrades to do here. And even... Alright, so is anyone working without building? You are... I like, that's tempting, but I just don't know that it's worth it. Let's find out. Oh, no, I don't want to spend the influence. Alright, well, we can just say screw that for now. Get a power plant going. And also some upgrades. Alright. Vega Prime. Waiting on still. Good. Mulgaron. Frontier Clinic, and then clear out these guys. Another important way to conserve resources is to keep your ships
Station complete.
at a space dock, if you didn't already know that one. Spaceport of Earth finished its work. Our Constitution class ship. The USS Challenger. No, that's just not allowed. It's our first Constitution class ship. USS Enterprise. Alright. So, the Enterprise will join up with the First Fleet here. Nope, wrong way, guys. We'll just have you both meet up in Epsilon Eridani. Huh! I don't know if I've had empires ask me permission to go to war with each other. I've had a number of empires ask me to join their wars because I'm really buff and they want me on their side, but I don't know if I've ever had them ask permission to go attack somebody else. That's pretty fun. Alright, so we can finally get that planetary capital up here on Vega Prime, then this will be able to be upgraded more. But I think we are ready for a little more colonization, so I need to find one of my Bolians. Wait a minute. Imogron. No, Swear, I think already had some, yes. So, we will get a Bolian. Nomadic Individualist. Materialist, or Pacifist Xenophile. Or Materialist, Pacifist Xenophile. There we go. That's the one I want. And we'll go colonize Holden 5 there. Size 18. Class O planet. Pretty solid one, it looks like. Not a huge amount of research available on it, but the main is to push north, because I really want to grab Xavius here. But that's just... that is a roadblock right there, that 385 influence needed for it. So Holden will at least get me a step closer, then I can probably drop, say, a frontier outpost at Sakis here, and that hopefully won't cost too much. Then I can hop over to Xavius with a colony ship for a little bit cheaper. Hopefully. I don't actually know that'll work.
Long-range scan of planet complete.
Meanwhile, you, my friends, are going to come down here and clear out all those little enemy ships. Send the science ship down to do some research of the debris. First Fleet under Admiral Kundachim Hawk, one of our noble Tellarite citizens. Right now, combat in this feels almost a little too fast. Ships seem to move super quickly. But...
Hostile fleet engaged.
alright. Let's go replicators. See, that's just like a crazy swarm. I'll slow it down a bit, though. And for some reason, turning down the effect volume hasn't diminished the noise from the weapons at all. Let's see. So, like, the only thing that's made any difference is the master volume. So I don't, and they're kind of loud, on the loud side. I hope that that's something they maybe look at in the future. Yes. She's just shrugging it off because her shields are so strong. And I still have a early era, if you haven't seen any other playthroughs of this, the Federation goes through various design iterations as you play through a campaign. So, my first era destroyer is this, essentially the NX class style design out of the Star Trek Enterprise show. And then, this is my destroyer now, since we are now in the original series era of ship design. And when the era changed, I got a wonderful scientist, May Carter-Lynn, who was behind the redesign. She's a genius with expertise in both materials and voidcraft, so she's just wonderful. But it does mean that you end up having ships of the same class, essentially, and design that look differently. So this ship and this ship, the Miranda-looking ship here and the NX ship here, actually have all the same stats and components. Now, this beast, though, that's my new one. One main difference between this and Vanilla Stellaris is that you tend to have fewer ships in your fleets, but your ships are a bit stronger individually. So, like, a destroyer has 2,300 hull points, a cruiser can have almost 6,000, and this is still relatively mid-game. Early mid-game, I'd say.
Spatial grid detected.
Alright. Yeah, so far they haven't even gotten through my shields. On a single ship. And their ships don't have shields, so they're just kind of dropping like flies.
Station complete.
Almost done here. It would definitely help. The lower ship count would definitely help with late game lag. I have no doubt there.
Spatial rift detected.
Yeah, we managed to make it through that without any of my ships losing shields. Nice. Alright guys, head home. We'll have a science ship come down and check out that debris. I'm gonna pause it right here and take a short break. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll be, for anyone who is watching this later on YouTube, I'll be continuing the next display in the next video, but for anyone watching the stream right now, yeah, I'm just going to step out for a smoke, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching thus far, and I'll see you in a few.